Hi, welcome back to Jack's Backyard. I'm really glad you're here. So today we're actually going to do something a little different. So my husband is currently working on some garden beds. Now you'll see behind me, this structure is called the Toll Plaza. And so this is basically our back fence. And when Chris replaced the fence, he decided that he was going to put this gate structure in. Today he's actually going to put the garden beds on the other side. I'd like to have a rambling rose up one side. Not too sure what I'm going to do on the other, whether I'm just going to have two different types of roses, one on each side. I'm not entirely sure. But today he's actually going to construct the small garden beds that are going to go on either side. The soil that we have here is very clayey, so I like to have a bit more depth in my garden beds in order to just give the plants a bit more of a chance to be able to drain well. I'm going to get him to talk about some of the things that he decided upon for this job. Okay, so we're using recycled timber for this project. What was the reason that we came up with this particular design?
Because that's how much timber we had.
So we didn't really have enough timber for the height of the garden bed that we wanted. So we have some recycled timber that we got from my dad's farm, from some old sheep yards. And then
Fence rail.
Some fence rail from the old back fence. So that's going to be in the middle, and then another length of the old sheep yard wood on the other side. So it's actually got a bit of a raised up textured pattern as a result. And what are the dimensions of the
850 long, 600 wide.
850 long and 600 wide. And you're putting posts on the inside corners. Yes. Yep. Okay.
Overlapping the corners on the front.
Overlapping the corners on the front. Okay, come here. Pick up your bike. Pick up your bike.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, buddy. Oh, hang on, there's right in there. Have you stopped and started again?
You got it. I don't know.
What did you make of?
Right, fast. Come on. Come on.
Chris actually built those beds quite a few months ago now, and I realised that I had forgotten all about that footage. And so I'm going to insert some clips here of how it all looks now. Just wanted to note that we did, and we always intended to dig those beds into the ground. So the feet that you saw, the pieces of wood sticking up from the sides of the beds, were going to be sticking into the ground. And we also, because we've got a slightly sloping block, we had to dig them in order for the front to kind of go right down to the ground. So this is what it looks like now. It looks amazing. I was given, for my birthday from my mother-in-law, I was given these roses, and this beautiful rambling rose I think is going to look quite majestic once it gets right up over the top of the gate, which I'm really excited about. I did just want to note that Chris actually hasn't done a lot of building stuff in the past before we built this house and started doing things in the garden. And he just started having a go and trying out things. So I would encourage any of you who haven't done a lot of this sort of thing, you can have no experience and just start having a go and work it out as you go, and it all works out in the end. So thank you very much for hanging out with us. I hope we'll see you again soon.